Hi pals, welcome to my channel. My name is Julz and I'm a Scottish Highlander on a budget. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me on this video. I have had a few new subscribers that are coming and going, so yeah, if you think you're subscribed, and please check, because as I say, occasionally we do get YouTube taking subscribers off. But yeah, huge thank you to everybody that is supporting me just now. I really do appreciate you guys, and also want to give a big shout out to Emily, my wee pally, for my beautiful bracelet. I've got another one on a black string like this one with my name on it, but I need to get Alan to put it on, so I'm going to put it on this wrist. But yeah, absolutely stunning, isn't it? She should make that for me. But yeah, so thank you, Emily. Leela Budgets, for anybody that doesn't know our Emily. So today, it's Saturday, I have a day off. It still feels really weird having a Saturday off, especially when I have like no plans. So I have to clear this office, I have to tidy my bedroom. I am such a teenager. The rest of my house is relatively tidy, but my bedroom, I'm still like a little teenager. Stuff everywhere. I could really do with like a good sort out and just put a whole heap of stuff to charity shop, because I am not a Vinted gal. I cannot be bothered with photos on Vinted. Although saying that, there's a couple of bits. I've got a beautiful long Joel brown coat that I'll never ever wear. I don't know what possessed me to buy it. It's absolutely stunning, but it's probably not even like what people wear anymore. But anyhow. Right, so we're going to do a budget for the first week of September. Now, I need to go through just quickly the last week of August, not going through it like a closeout, but just to show you what my actual wages were. So, oops, I'll zoom you it in. The lighting is not ideal, but here, we'll just go. Right, so my actual wages from my new main job, I got £2,111.02. Now this was for 6 weeks of work, and I got taxed heavily because I'm on the basic rate for tax, because they've put this as my second job. So I'll need to obviously get that switched around, which, I mean, it's amazing. I don't think I've had to over £2,000 in years for, like, I used to get that regularly when I very first started my cash budgeting. But yeah, I mean, my last wage was what, 1,470 or something. So what a difference. I'm over the moon. So I think I'm going to be coming out, yeah, 1,472.85. So I think I'm going to be coming out with about 1,800. So as I said, I was taxed. I got taxed about £547 or something. A lot of money. So, but at some point I'm sure I'll get that back. But yeah, so that is amazing. So that's going to really help September. And I also got £96.62 for my other job, my old job. So I'm still in the bank for them, so I'm still doing a couple of shifts. So that £96, that included, so basically when I got paid a full month's wage, and as I said at the time, it was what am I trying to say? It was wrong. They hadn't put me down as finishing and being back on the bank. They just paid my wages. So I got a phone call to say that I'd have to pay some of it back, and this and that and the next thing. But anyway, what it turned out, I had 72 hours in holiday pay, which they hadn't paid me. So that came to about 900 and odd pound, and I was overpaid about 900 and odd pound. So that was, I think my holiday pay came to slightly just under what I was overpaid, if that makes sense. And then I got a rebate from the tax man. So it all worked out. So anyway, so I got £96. So when I phoned, I said, I appreciate it's all worked out, and you know, whatever, but I did do some bank hours. So they have underpaid me by 8 hours. So, you know, so that's grand. So thankfully I didn't need the money. But yeah, so they've underpaid me by 8 hours, and I will get that next month, because there's no point in, quibbling for 8 hours. So hopefully by next month I'll have phoned the tax people and sorted it out and got the tax sort of switched round. So the 8 hours will probably be taxed for the 16 or whatever hours I'll be doing this month. So, but anyhow, all worked out. I got paid. I am over the moon. So yeah, so from here on in, I should have a little bit more every month, which is grand. But yeah, so that is for 6 weeks of wages plus a little bit from my other job. So with all the leftover money from my closeout, when I close out tomorrow, which is Sunday, I expect to be left with £2,242.71. And I've just realised that I've rambled on now for 6 minutes and we haven't even started. So if you're still here, thank you, appreciate it. So yeah, so I hope you can see. I know I'm very conscious of people not being able to see what I've written, but it's also, the cameras are not just ideal, are they? So I'm not expecting any other money to come in. I do have to put mileage in for my new job, so I don't know when that gets paid, but hopefully towards the end of the month, but we'll see. So all my bills are due to come out. So we've got £99 for council tax, rent at £370, my car tax 14, pet plan at £20.99, Westcott, which is an old bill, £10, mobile £38.58, loan £215.69. So this is my last payment at that amount. Next month it's £320 or something. So, and then that's it clear, that's it done. So we're going to have an extra £200 to play with every month as well, which is amazing. TV £36.50, and Audible will come out on the 7th, so that is put in with that. So I have done some of the calculations already, because you know what I'm like with a calculator. So that comes to £817.79. So we will deduct that from the 2242.71 minus 817.75, which leaves me with 1424.96. I have decided for this month anyway, for September, I'm going to give myself £40 because my freezer's kind of running low. I'm not eating as much fresh produce as I want to eat. I'm kind of slipping back into old ways because frankly it's cheaper to buy it's cheaper to buy like frozen pre-made stuff than it is to buy fresh stuff and make it myself, which I'm trying to lose weight. So £40 going into groceries. Fuel is going to get 35, and I'm going to give myself spending money purely because I want to complete spacers. So can't remember which one it's in. Yeah, this one. So basically with spacers, what we have is boxes that we can't fill. So what I'm going to do is each empty box is £5, so I'm going to give myself £5 and I'm going to put £5 into spacers. And I know I could have just put £5 into spacers, but the £5, if I don't spend it, I'll go into Save All You Want as well, so it kind of works out. So I'm going to put £5 into spacers and also give myself £5. Just because as well I have been popping out on shift work this last few weeks. I know I'm mainly supposed to be office based, but we're quite short staffed, so I've been having to help out on shift. So I have been dipping into my grocery money to get a coffee when I'm out at like 5:30 in the morning some mornings, or to get like a bottle of Pepsi or something. So I have been dipping into my grocery money, so my spending could be used for that. And then Piper, I don't really think she needs anything, but I think what I'm going to do is at the start of the month I'm going to give her £10, and then I can kind of just top her up for the month and see where we're at. because sometimes I don't have money for her and she needs biscuits and it has to come out the grocery money. So hope that all makes sense. And then I'm going to put £30 into the Saffiano, which is £20 into eating out and £10 into household. Just because it's the start of the month and I've got that little bit extra that I want to play with. I want to be still quite frugal with all the extra. I don't want to go overboard and like just splash out, but I have put a little bit extra in here. So we have £40, £35, £5, £10 and £30. So in total £120 is going into the purse. I still have to be careful because obviously I don't want to run out of money by putting too much in at the start of the month, but I'm hoping that I can be kind of mindful. I will still have some Etsy money to come in, and hopefully mileage at the end of the month. I don't know when the mileage payments get paid or even when they've got to be in, but I'm hoping hoping I don't miss the cut-off. I don't know how it works. So for the sinking funds, I'm not being funny, it's 10:10 on a Saturday morning and I can't stop yawning. I've got no reason, I had a decent sleep, but anyhow. So it's all about me, it's gifted money to me, so that's not getting anything. I'm in a position now where I would rather you didn't gift me. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but yeah, I'm now in a position where I'm getting a little bit more money per month, so use that money if you were thinking of gifting me. Don't mean this sounds terrible. Maybe perhaps gift somebody else instead, or treat yourself, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, I do appreciate everybody that has gifted me. You guys have just really helped me through some really kind of harder times, and I appreciate that. Hair and Beauty is going to get 5 because I do have my hair appointment booked for October, and I just want to, I've got enough for my hair, but I just want to kind of like just make sure there's enough in case I want to buy a shampoo, or in case, well, our prices have gone up but there's still enough, and just give myself a head start on the next booking. Clothing, nothing. Dog groom is going to get £5. She's booked in for November. I want to say the 11th, because we're going to try and make sure she gets done every like 12 weeks or so, because she's getting quite matted, like close to her skin, and that must be painful for her. And vet funds going to get his normal 5, so that's 15. Nothing is going into binder 1 because everything's fully funded for the moment, although emergency at some point is going to get money taken out of it because I owe my sister, or Alan's sister, money for our trip to Belgium, but at this rate it's going to be a free holiday and we're going to be paying her after the fact, but we'll see when she finally gets round to telling us how much we owe and give us our details. Car maintenance is going to get 5. My mum did mention it when I was down, but she didn't actually tell me how much. She just mentioned it in passing, and I jokingly said that she must have been watching my videos because I was talking about it in my last one. But yeah, so I'm going to get that sorted and pay her. Birthdays is going to get 10. I have my mum's on the 7th of February, my dad's on the 30th of February, and I've got a niece on the 24th of February. I already have her list, and I'm buying makeup for a 10-year-old that I would even buy for myself. It's just, you know, the good makes, like Elf and all this Sol de Janeiro body sprays and all this kind of thing. But she loves it. I get little Snapchats from her most mornings putting her makeup on, and yeah, she's a wee doll. So I have her birthday list, so we'll get something from that. So yeah, I want to just bulk that up a little bit, make sure that I've got enough money for everybody. And then obviously holidays is going to get 20 to try and bulk up. It's looking like we will have 2 full days of memorial services and things, so there won't really be any sort of shopping, but we will have meals and you know, snacks for the plane and all that kind of stuff. And then obviously we've got a hotel to pay for in Edinburgh, and that will all work in. So yeah, so So 35 going into binder 2. I stated already the Saffiano, and I'm just going to stick with £30 for Christmas because it's working. We've still got quite a few months away yet from doing the actual shopping, which will be sort of end of November, start of December. So yeah, the funds are coming on all right. I mean, I will have to bulk it up a little bit, but we can just do that when we come to it. So in total, sinking funds are here, and then I am going to do Soph's collab because I am missing doing it and I want to just see what it can get me. I think we have decided as well that we are going to, oh, that envelope's broken, that we are going to go out for a family meal for Alan's birthday with him. I spoke to his sister, and yeah, so that will be nice. And then I think I will take Alan away in the February school weekend somewhere. I've kind of planned it already. I just don't want to say in case he does happen to watch this video. But yeah, so I think that's going to be the plan. So Soph's collab, we do not want pink. Purple. We didn't really want purple either, but hey ho. So we're going to go in with purple, which is £10. Of course it would be, but I've not done it for ages. So £10 and purple. And then obviously £10 is going into cabin break, which we have restarted. So we've already got 200 and £10 in there. So yeah. So in total going into sinking funds, because obviously Soph's collab is going towards a sinking fund, and cabin break is going towards a sinking fund. Oh, and then we've got £200, my 224 challenge, which is my car deposit one. So it's this one. I didn't do it in August, so I'm going to do 250 for the next 4 months. September, October, November, December. Yeah, for the next 4 months, and that will get me to finish 2024 by Christmas. So yeah, so let's add that up. Are we still filming? Sorry, 17 minutes is long for a budget with me video, but hey, you get what you get. Right, so in total 350 going into challenges, which is not too bad. Not challenges, saving funds, sinking funds, because 250 of that is going towards a car deposit, so £100 for the rest is fine. Monthly challenge and 52 week are both getting 10, and then I'm going to do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scratch off We're All Mad Here. So what I'm going to make sure I have, yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to scratch one from August and one from September, and again I'm going to just catch this up over the next 4 months. I hope that makes sense. So whatever I scratch off in August, I'll just do once for September, and then when I scratch off in October, I'll do once. Hope that makes sense. So we are going in with, oh my goodness, well, at least that's the big one out of the way. When I've got the bigger pay. £20 for August, and then let's hope we don't get another 20. I had no idea what's behind these, but £5. That's not too bad. £25 is going into We're All Mad Here. Just to catch up, because I would like to get it done, because these, although it's got no purpose, it can go towards Alan's birthday, it can go towards car insurance, you know, anything like that. So we're going to put 20 away for August and 5 away for September. And for the rest of September now, we will not scratch August. And then let's just go the whole hog and do Adorable Friends as well. So this is my one from Soph's Budgeting Life. So it's this one. I must get some of that coins out of there. So I'll just give them a wee mix up. I think it's mainly low numbers that I've got to do, because I did kind of go through it and take out all the high numbers. So we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. that one is on its own. Let's just go with that one. Yeah. We have got £5. Perfect. So £5 into Adorable Friends. And how cute is that? Love it. That's why it's called Adorable Friends, because they are adorable. Yeah, I will have to condense. Look at that £1 coins. Probably got £20 coins throughout this whole binder. And well, let's just do opticians as well. Why not? We'll go the whole hog. We've not got much to do in opticians either, to be fair. And again, loads of £1 coins in here. So we have 4s, 3s, 2s and 1s, so we're nearly done with that. So let's roll our 20-sided dice. And we have 7, which is grand. We can get rid of a 4 and a 3 or a 4 or whatever we want to do. So perfect. 7. We'll do that when we do our cash stuffing. So yeah, I'm not leaving myself. I'm not going to be doing these every single one every week, because obviously I need to make sure that my money goes where I need it to go, but may as well just enjoy it for this 1 week when I have got the big pay. Okay, so 1304.96 minus the 3050 is 954.96. And then we have 10 plus 10 plus 25, 5, 5 and 7. 62 going into challenges. So 954.96 minus 62. That's not right. 954.96 minus 62. 892. 96, and then minus 10 is 882.96. Now if I was to then divide that by 3, so this is kind of how I work out, you know, my month. So it's a 4-week month for September, so that's what I've left. I'll divide it by 3, and that means that I've got £294 to play with for the rest of the month, which also includes bills and things like that. But £294 a week, it should be plenty for, you know, for the rest of the month. My purse doesn't have to be as high as it is, because obviously I don't have to have my spending, don't have to have paper, and I don't have to put as much into the Saffiano. So, you know, that can be quite a bit under. So in my head I kind of know my minimum and my maximums and stuff. So yeah, that's how I work it all out. And obviously I will get a little bit money throughout the month with Etsy. It's not been a huge sales month, but you know, a little bit counts. I won't get a YouTube pay because I didn't meet the requirements. But yeah, it's fine. We get there, and I am more than happy just to keep plodding on. And thank you so much to everybody that has watched. I do apologise for the length of this video, and I will do a shorter one with my closeout and my cash stuffing later on in the week. Okay, take care, have a lovely weekend even. Bye.